Edexcel C2, 2016, question 6. Could be a trig. Oh, it's a trig. Solve this one in radians, solve this one in degrees. So let's do part 1 first. Shift, menu, angle unit, radians, and we want rearranging this. We're going to take away the 1 and then divide by -2. So cos theta minus pi by 5 is equal to a half. And then we cos -1 to both sides, and we know cos of 60 is a half. So when we cos -1 a half, we get theta minus pi by 5 is equal to 60 degrees, which is pi by 3 radians. And then we do a quick sketch of the cos graph, which looks a lot like this one. And we know the line of symmetry is at 180, this is at 90, this is at 270, this is at 360, which in terms of pi's, pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, and 2 pi's. And we've got pi by 3, which is somewhere around here. And we can see that by symmetry, the pi by 3 that we've gone there is the same as the pi by 3 that we come back from here to get to that value, which on the y-axis is a half. And so we've got 2 pi minus pi by 3, which equals 6 pi, divided by 3, take away pi by 3, which equals 5 pi by 3's. And we've got a negative one here, which is minus pi by 3. We've got a negative one further on, which is minus 5 pi by 3. And then we've got each one of these, we're going to add pi by 5. So theta equals, so when we add pi by 5, neither of those two, the plus or the minus one, is going to be within the interval that we've got here, which is minus pi to pi. So theta equals minus pi by 3 plus the pi by 5. When we solve this side now to make theta by itself, and we've got pi by 3 plus pi by 5. And so both of those two are minus pi by 3 is minus 5/15, add 3/15, so minus 2/15 of pi, and this one is 5 add 3 is 8 pi by 15. Now we do part 2, 4 cos squared plus the sine minus 2, so 4, 1 minus sine squared x plus 7 sine x, take away 2 is equal to 0, so 4, take away 4 sine squared plus 7 sine x, take away 2 equals 0, rearrange this and make it, so simplify that term and this term and then change the sign. So 4 sine squared x, take away 7 sine of x, take away 2 add 4 is plus 2, but change the sign, becomes minus 2. And so this factorizes, 4 2's are 8, factors of 8 with a difference of 7 is 8 and 1. So 4 sine x, take away 8, and 4 sine x plus 1. This one halves, 2 sine x minus 4. It divides by 4 even. 1 sine x, take away 2, times this one. Solving, we've got sine x equals 2, which is never going to happen because sine is limited on the graph between, similar to the cos graph, but the sine graph starts here. Well, it starts here, doesn't it? 0, 90. And its maximum value is 1, the minimum value is minus 1. So to get 2, it's not going to happen. Or sine x equals minus a quarter. And so x is equal to sine minus 1 of minus a quarter. And we're in degrees now. So shift, mode, angle unit, degrees. And we do shift, sine, minus 0.25 if you like. X equals minus 14.4775. And the rest of it. And the sine graph, we sketched it very briefly here. Let's do it again because that's a bit messy now. So the sine graph looks like that, where this is 180, this is 90, this is 270 and 360. And we got minus, so it's down here. So this will be minus 180 and minus 90. So 14.475 gives us minus a quarter. This one corresponds to that value over there. If we continue this line, y equals minus a quarter, and this value here corresponds to that one. So if I find this one, and then add 360 onto both, I'm going to find both of those, which are the ones I want. So line of symmetry about minus 90, so minus 180 plus this, so add 180 onto that, would be minus 165.52248 dot dot dot, and then add 360 onto each one of these. This one is going to go to there when I add 360, because that's coming back to where I started from. If I start there, and I've done a whole period of the graph, so add 360, I get 345.52248, and add 360 onto this, I get 194.475 dot dot dot, and those are my two answers. So x equals that one or that one in degrees, and we can check these by summing back into the original. So 345.52248, make that answer, and then I'm going to do 4 cos answer, square it, remember to put the brackets in, plus 7 sine answer, and the answer should be 2, and it's pretty close to 2, so that when I take away that 2, that one there, look, it makes naught. And now I do 194.4775, make that answer. So when I do 4 cos squared, 4 bracket cos answer squared, plus 7 sine answer, again it should be equal to 2, and it is. So I've checked both of those and they both work. Hooray!